This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Knockdown. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. All right, what's coming up next? Surprises them with a drive rush. Was looking for that jump attack. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides. Beginning of the round, what will our fighters do? Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Taking stock. Player 1, hold your breath. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. KO. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? What are both fighters plotting? Goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. What a clutch side kick there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Hits them with a stop and bop. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 looking to impress with this super. The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. Jumps? Gets the jump in. Smart play with the springs forward with the drive rush. Knockdown and player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Jumps up. Oh, they're off for the critical art. Sengoku Satsu connect. There's no running for this. Kuma doesn't just want you dead. He's aiming for your soul as well. Amazing! Picosso! Getting it some real damage. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first hits them with a stopping block. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Knife lead opens up. Knockdown. Gets him. Player 2 may have taken the first round, but you can be sure that there will be adjustments on both sides. Big counter. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Throws him down. Still slugging it out here. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Taking stock. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Takes a trip. Somehow pushes back all the way to set. Hits them with a stop and bop. Super Art experiencing burnout. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Closing it out with a Super Art finish. Nice and clean. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 2 is winning with the greatest of ease. Opts to reposition. Springs forward with the drive rush. Still slugging it out at this range. What's the next move? Obito hits! Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Player 1 is working with a better game. What can they do with it? Smart play with a drive rush to keep it going. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 and burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Life lead is there, which adds a bit of OD spice. Close it smell a comeback in the works. Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Springs forward with a drive rush. Knockdown and... This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Drive rush to keep it going. Player one will have to deal with Obito hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. You've gotta be... Yo, put that away. Going in. Jumps up, tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. A quick breather. Solid anti-air. Hits the Obito throw out of the tub. Oh, here we go. That's downtown with the Tenraku. They're taking a step back to slow the Hogs nothing but air. Super Art to show off what a PhD and fighters can do for you. The final push at the end paid off in spades. When you have a chance to finish things, you gotta take it. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Dashes. Smart throws. That'll do more damage than usual. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. The damage is really piling up now. You can see how cornering your opponent is such an effective game plan. Solid combo. Misses the drive impact. Takes a trip. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. That's the jump in there we're looking for. This stun might mean the end of this round. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Reads them. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Heats it up with a combo into super. Oh, will this early super art shape the course of the round? Player 2 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Not much drive to work with at the moment. Oh, burnout triggered! Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? For KO! Player 1 is feeling it! Match point! Both lands a punish counter for the first hit. Rattles them with a spinning bird. Dashes forward. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Going in, picks the air throw. A drop springs forward with a drive rush. A quick breather. Hits them with fire. Doesn't miss a peak, experiencing burnout. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive Tensho. Can they create an opportunity for themselves? Burnout activated. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Goes for the Shikoku Satsu. Wait, which Akuma's win? Is this what he meant by die 1000 death? Hikosho closes it out. I smell a comeback in the works. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Teleport! Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tension. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation. Burnout activated. Player 1 in dire ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Off the reach, big time whip! Throw leaves him wide open. Demon Blade kick! Life lead, just goes for it at this range. They're going for the super art. Looking for a chance. Going in. Hogs nothing but air! Ooh, what a smart play! Drive youth. Oh my god, they just choked it up! Could we see a drive impact here? So fast on the air throw! Are they trying to bait it? Hit the drive! Click overdrive pencil there to call them out! Will this super art do anything? Excellent! Closes it out! The fighters have matched each other blow for blow. This fight will be decided in this final round. Finds the target! The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Miraculous grab. Springs forward with the drive rush. Still plenty of time left. Drive rush! Player 1 needs to wait this out. They're sitting on a full super. Oh my god, they just jumped it up. Chase things up with a Pazatsu. Drive gauge is almost out. Use them well. huge chance after that wall strike. Player 2 is looking at a grim situation with Burnout. They're in the corner. This may change the match. Ooh, what a smart throw. Ugh, fires off the Missat. Are you kidding me? That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, pop that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for the comeback. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Experiencing burnout. Player 2 chases them down. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The jump-in is denied. Burnout is triggered. Knockdown. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Jumps in. Smart use of the invincibility on the overdrive tensor. KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Hold your breath. Gets a good read on their opponent. Utilizes an overdrive arc there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 chases them down. Stops the attack by using a drive tap. Got their eye on the air. Takes a trip. Goes for the super arc. Perfect time to spend the meter. Drive rush. Gets in their face. They break things off to take a quick breather. Order makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Overhead. Smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get the match point first? What'll happen this round? Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Just out of range for that throw. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover, or Art takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super? The fighters are matching each other, heats it up with a combo into super. The level 3 super, looking to make them feel it. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Hits the overall throw out of the cover. The big play does it. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Jumps? They were looking up. Jumps in. Obito hit. Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with the meter. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 needs to use the predator. Hits the Obito throw out of the tunnel. What'll happen here? Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive arc. Could we see a drive impact here? A real test of nerve grit. And whip! They're wide open. Flatline zone. Player 1 brings it home.
JP. Here comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Denies the attack and deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. The command grab doesn't make it. Taking stock. The jump in catches them. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even mark. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Drive rush to keep it going. KO. Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Throw whips. Well-timed command throw there. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Reads them. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Can't catch the throw? Knockdown. Player 2 KO. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it down. Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Throw whips. That drive impact is blocked. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. The attack is carried. Goes for the command grab. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. No more drive gauge. Takes a trip. Opts to spend the super meter here.
When Goku Satsu connects, there's no running for this. Kuma doesn't just want you dead. He's aiming for your soul as well.
Knockdown.
Chernobyl.
Wow, that's some big time damage. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Goes for the jumping. 3 volts? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? Grabs them with the embrace. Big difference in life. Drive rush to keep it going. They've got the meter for a drive that ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the game. Player 2 with the life lead. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Player 1 is in a tight spot right now. Gets him. Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. Responds to the jump with one of the hold your breath. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Reads them. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Gets back into the corner with pressure building. And the throw ends the round. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get to match point first? Beginning of the round. What will our fighters do? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Alright. Both fighters have their supers primed and ready to go. Who's going to blink first? Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Will we see a drive impact? Quarter and the critical. What's gonna happen? Are they sure that this is gonna kill? The super art doesn't kill. They gotta focus to finish this off. Going in. Player fires off the Chernobyl. KO. Player 1 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? They were looking up. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble? Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 needs to use the front of the corner here. A quick breather. Their life is hanging by a thread. They reads the jump in perfectly. Hadouken! Smart play to stop the opponent there. It turns out. Okay, here, nothing but what a finish! This match ain't over yet! Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets him with a Euro step. Solid anti-air. Amnesia. That throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player uses the teleport. Full stop, clutch anti-air. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation. Throws that off. No resources to work with. They gotta do this the old-fashioned way. This is the move that every Akuma player wants to hit. I know you were hoping for this day, yo. The fully revealed Shun Goku Satsu. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. The super hit is gonna be enough to kill. I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. The first time to get Demon Blade kick. Uses the drive gauge. Hits them with a stop and pile. Combo with the target combo. Sticks the combo. Was looking for that jump attack. Oh! Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Solid combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Taking stock. Feeling out the spacing. They were totally ready for the jump. Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. What'll happen this round? Well-timed command throw there. Player 1 has the life advantage. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be their setup here? Takes a trip. Can't tech the throw? They break things off to take a quick breather. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Will this super art connect? A drive? The super doesn't hit! Can they create an opportunity for this? Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 2 is feeling it. Max point. Demon Raid? How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps in, picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Great experiencing burnout. Player 1 is not even good pounding them with the Lachuka. Can they stand the heat? In there. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win. This is crucial. The opening round is about to begin. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Blocks the jump in. Solid combo. Throws them to negate the block. Takes a trip. Gets the jump in. No more drive gauge. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Had the radar up and running. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Jumps in. 3-volt ices. Burnout activated. Player 1 KO. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Brings out the super art. How is it gonna work out for them? How will this impact things? Not shy with the grab. Goes for a drive. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Taking stock. Burnout is triggered. Perfect execution and gameplay nets our fighter a perfect round. Takes one back. Both sides bringing it now. They go for the forward jump to start the round, looking to make something happen. Perfect air-to-air. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. What are these fighters thinking now? Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super? Capitalizes on every mistake and picks up the perfect KO. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Goes to the overdrive. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 got smothered that round. They'll need to shake it off and show some more adaptation. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Springs forward with the drive rush. Zanku Hadouken! Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Experiencing Burnout. Looking to impress with this super. Going for the conclusive kill with that super. What a move. Taking no prisoners. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Oh, we're not done yet. Looks like they're both warmed up. Projectile to try and change the situation. Blocks the jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Grabs a solid advantage after that big combo. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble then? Both of them have entered burnout state, which will drastically change their approach to the fight. Decides to meet them in the air. Goes for the super art? Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 chases him down. Will we see a drive in? They've been pushed into the wall and KO! Player 1 will be able to concentrate a little better with the first round in the bag. The jump in catches them. Tries to throw but doesn't connect. Baits them for the air throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Pulls off the parry in the corner. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Drive rush. Gets in their face. Knockdown. Springs forward with the drive rush. Yo, put that away. Life lead opens drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown and jump. Goes for the Masada. That's not gonna hit. Uses the gauge for a super art. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. It's tied at 1-1. Will we see our fighters kick it into high gear? Got their eye on the air. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Comeback, what a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Orbital hit! Akuma looking to play hide and seek. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages to bust that off and keep going. Prepares the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Player 2, it's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Will we see a drive in? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 1 has an empty drive pod, nothing but air. The noticeable life lead is a comeback. What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? 3-Volt ices him. The super armor does its job. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop. What are they thinking here? Dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Combo with the target combo. Takes them all KO. Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. What'll happen this round? Player 2 with the life lead. A little too greedy there. Sticks the jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. The pressure is KO. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point. A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Shoots off a fireball up close. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Grabs them. Player 2 drive rush to keep it going. Max SA gauges. Unbelievably in sync with the chances. Looking to impress with this super. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. Getting the KO. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Round one.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The attack is parried. Throws him down. The jump in finds the mark. All right, what's coming up next? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. The pressure is so intense here. Getting the KO. Player 2 must feel very confident going into the later rounds after that win. Absorb lands a punish counter for the first hit. Deal some damage with that quick combo. No more drive gauge. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. One fighter's drive gauge is just about empty. Can they recover or are they in trouble here? This is a tough spot. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown. Snipes them out the air. Player 2 with a clean win. They aren't playing around here. They had the radar up and running. A smart play to stop the opponent. Jumps in. Gets the parry. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Whips with that huge attack. Oh, burnout triggered. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Going in. Sakuhado. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Drops them from the air. Crowns them from above. Lasuka throws them in the minefield. The big loss skewers them. Flatlines them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks him with the projectile. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some healing. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. All right, what's coming up next? Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Not shy with the grab. Takes a trip. Will we see a drive impact? Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Oh, whiffs the throw. What'll happen here? Smart play to stop the KO. Player 1 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Big counter. Player 1 did a great job of leading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Both fighters are working with empty drive gauges, but I'm sure they want to make something happen. Player 1 chases them down. Opts for the throw to close it out. Both fighters have claimed a round each. Who will get the match point first? Starting the action off with some fireball. Player 2 has the life advantage. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 2 has the meter lead. Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Takes the trip. Gets the jump in. Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change. The level 3 super. Looking to make them feel it. Feeling experiencing burn snipes them out the air. Player 2 is one win away from winning this fight. Can they hang on? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Opts to reposition. Drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 will want to take advantage of their meter lead while they have it. 3 gloves. Player 1 will need to play it conservative until their drive refreshes. Blocks it. Goes for the jump in. 3-volt ices. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has an empty drive gate. Uses the teleport. Can they create an opportunity for them?
Lazuka throws them in the minefield.
What a finish! Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? That drive impact is blocked. The super armor does its job. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Alright, goes for a drive rush. They're looking to keep on the offensive for as long as possible. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. Beginning of the round, what will our fighters do? Player 1 really suffered there in the corner for a while. How could they avoid being put there this round? Opts for the throw, knockdown. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Smart throws, that'll do more damage than usual. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing.
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Net KO. Player 1 is making this look so easy. Jumps in. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 has the life advantage. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. With amnesia. Smart play with the throw. Going in, their spacing is so on point right here. But who's gonna blink first? Will we see a drive impact? Player 1 distantly leaches them in there. I smell a comeback in the works. Akuma's going in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Picks the air throw. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Will we see a drive impact? Counters with amnesia. Nice read. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Experiencing burnout. Both fighters planning something? Oh, burnout triggered. Teleports. In there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're in a proverbial downward spiral. There's no end to this battle. Sticks the combo. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. This is a tough spot. Ends the round with a punish counter. Living in the opponent's head rent-free right now. Player 2 is off to a good start and wins the first round. They'll want to keep dictating the pace of this match. Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Neither of them willing to back off yet. Taking stock. The attack is paid. Reads them. Surprises them. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 is feeling it. Match point. They were anticipating that super arm. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Grabs them with the embrace. Player 2 burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player spends a little game for the Misaki Kohago. A quick breather. Now, Ken goes for the Misaki. Can they make the most of this? Still scrapping for control of the stick on Super Art? Burnout activates. Player 2 is in a very good spot. Sneaks in the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nationals. It's time to go all in. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Turns up the heat and cooks them with the combo. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Gets the parry in and adds some pressure. Player 2 creates a good corner on the team. Scrapping it out up close. Hold experiencing burnout. Burnout activates. That's not gonna hit. This is a critical point of the round. We're counting them with the Lavshuka. Can they stand it? KO! Player 2 wins the first round, but they'll need to stick to their game plan in order to win. Big gap between the two fighters, so the throw out saw that jump in coming from a mile away and parries it perfectly. Goes for the throw. Player 2 did a great job of beating their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. The comeback's gonna be tough now. Can they do it?
Counters with amnesia. Nice read. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the map.
Gets him. Player 1 is making this look so easy. A brave forward jump there to start. They both showed picks the air throw. Departure. Player 2 chases them down. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Both fighters planning something? Gives them no chance to counter the drive reversal. Experiencing burnout. 3-volt ices them. Big difference.
Counting them with the Lavshuka. Can they stand the heat?
They're thinking of Kenobo. KO. Player 2 took no time to finish that fight.